This session is called a missional focus. If you and your small group are going to live like a missional family together on mission, as we talked about, you need to bring some focus to it. I see a lot of the churches I work with, a lot of the small groups I work with struggle with this because they think they need to reach their entire city or their entire neighborhood or their entire school or their entire workplace, and that's not realistic, and I don't believe it's the expectation that Jesus has for us either. If we are going to influence people towards Jesus, we need to build trust with them and do as he did to become a friend of sinners. Well, you can't become a friend with everybody in your city or everybody in your neighborhood or everybody in your workplace, okay? It's not realistic, it's not possible. So we've got to narrow it down some. The number of people that we're committed to, the number of people that we're loving consistently, that we're investing our lives in, okay? So how do we bring this kind of missional focus into our lives and the lives of our small groups, okay? Well, let me encourage you in this way. Everybody's got a pretty large pool of what I call acquaintances around them. Neighbors, coworkers, relatives, people connected with your hobbies, maybe your kids' activities. So you've got this big pool of acquaintances. For you, it might be 30, 40, 50 people even. Then for your small group, it could be 80, 90, 100 people because of the multiple people and multiple relationships they have. That's a lot of people. Okay, you can't love them all well. You can't influence them all well, probably. So I'm going to encourage you to look at that pool of relationships and to have a conversation with your small group and to pray and ask God to show you who is the good soil. From that pool of 40, 50, 60, or 70, 80, 90, from that pool of people, who are the 10 or 12 or 15? I think that's more reasonable, that's more manageable. Who are the 10, 12, 15 you as a small group can love well? You can give your best life to. You can serve them consistently. You can look for all kinds of practical ways to spend time with them, build trust with them. Again, move beyond being an acquaintance with them to become a friend, a trusted friend. Okay, so once we've identified those 10, 12, 15, now we can really bring focus to how we pray, because they're getting our best prayer, those people by name. We're going to pray specifically often for them. We're going to invite them consistently to a variety of things, meals and parties in the park and the beach, sports events, game nights, movie nights, coffee, you name it. We're going to invite those 10, 12, 15 consistently, again, to build trust, love them well, learn their story, to be able to invite them to Jesus, okay? Once you get this kind of focus also, with 10 to 12, 15 for your small group, it's going to help you prioritize these people in your calendar. You're going to be able to set these people into different days and different weeks in your calendar of where and when and how you're going to spend time with them. Again, because the goal is to build trust. The goal is to become a friend of sinners. The goal is to be able to be that person that they go to with the big questions they have about life and faith. So a missional focus, really important for you and your small group. So discuss this with your group, how you can land on the good soil of 10 to 12 to 15. Pray about it some more, about the 10 to 12 to 15, and then make a plan of how you're going to organize your life around that 10 to 12 to 15.